Tribunal issues arrest warrants against 26 accused, taking formal charges into cognizance submitted by prosecution in Abu Said murder case. Court sends 4 rape video capturing accused to prison, prime accused under treatment. After 2 days, import-export via Chattogram port started full swing. A container ship left port with goods this morning. China expresses willingness to work sincerely with new government, says BNP Secretary General Mirza Fakhrul Islam Alamgir. At least 73 Palestinians were killed by Israeli strikes in Gaza. And in FIFA Club World Cup football, Paris Saint-Germain, PSG and Bayern Munich storm into quarter-finals. Assalamu alaikum viewers, this is Upama Shaha with you, welcoming you to the news at 10. You have just heard the headlines, now moving on to the details. U.S. Secretary of State Marco Rubio held a telephone conversation with Bangladesh Chief Advisor Professor Muhammad Yunus at 7:30 p.m. today. The 15-minute discussion was warm, cordial and constructive, reflecting excellent bilateral engagement between the two nations. International Crimes Tribunal 2 has officially accepted the charges in the case of killing Abu Said, the first martyr of the July-August mass uprising. After reviewing the evidence and data provided by the investigation agency, the prosecution submitted charges against 30 individuals, including Dr. Hasibur Rashid, former Vice-Chancellor of Begum Rokeya University. The 3-member tribunal, headed by Tribunal 2 Chairman Justice Nazrul Islam Chaudhry, accepted the charges. The other judges of the Tribunal 2 are retired District and Session Judge Muhammad Manjurul Basit and District and Sessions Judge Nur Muhammad Shahriar Kabir. Upon accepting the charges, Tribunal 2 issued arrest warrants against 26 individuals and ordered that 4 already arrested be shown as arrested in this case. During the hearing for formal charge framing, Chief Prosecutor Muhammad Tajul Islam presented detailed information about the brutal repression carried out by the law enforcement agencies under the then Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina's government, along with members of the Awami League, Chhatra League and affiliated organizations against students and the public during the July-August uprising. The complaint also included reports from the United Nations as well as investigations conducted by various national and international organizations. 4 people have been sent to jail by the court in connection with the case of rape, recording of videos and circulating these on Facebook in Kumilla's Muradnagar. The accused were produced before the Kumilla District Judge Court yesterday evening, where Judge Muminul Haq of the 11th Judicial Court ordered their imprisonment. The main accused, Fazur Ali, was arrested in an injured condition and is currently receiving treatment at the Police Lines hospitals. Police said that he will be produced before the court once he recovers. Earlier on Saturday, during a late-night operation, police arrested 4 individuals involved in filming the video from various areas of Muradnagar. On Sunday morning, the rape accused Fazur Ali was arrested from Saidabad in Dhaka. After a 2-day halt, import and export operations at Chittagong port resumed in full swing from this morning. Containers are being loaded and unloaded from ships and goods are being cleared at the port. Due to the shutdown program called by the NBR Reform Unity Council, activities at Chittagong Customs House and all other customs houses and revenue stations across the country had been suspended from Saturday until 9:30 p.m. last night. Following a meeting with business leaders in Dhaka last night, the NBR Reform Unity Council leaders announced the withdrawal of the program. Officials at Chittagong Customs said operations resumed last night after the program was called off. From this morning, all types of import-export activities are back in full swing. As of this morning, 310 containers have been unloaded from ships. The loading and unloading of containers from ships that had been stuck due to the shutdown have resumed. A container vessel carrying export goods also departed from the port in the morning. Chattogram Port Secretary Mohammad Omar Farooq stated that as customs officials and staff withdrew their program, the loading and unloading of containers, their transfer, goods clearance and all import-export operations at the port have resumed in full capacity. Finance advisor Salauddin Ahmed urged NBR officials to serve the nation fearlessly and without any partisan approach as their protest rallies are over. He made the call while talking to journalists after inaugurating the monitoring cell of the Finance Division at the Secretariat this afternoon. The advisor said it is not at all acceptable that NBR officials joined protest rally by closing down the ports of the country. It has caused huge damage to country's economy, he said, adding, whatever has happened, we better ignore and now they should work properly without any partiality. Home Advisor Lieutenant General retired Mohammad Jahangir Alam Chaudhry has said the government will ensure adequate measures to help celebrate events from July 1st to August 5th, marking the July mass uprising. He was speaking to journalists after emerging from meeting of the Core Committee on the Law and Order at the Secretariat today. Home Advisor said different political parties and socio-cultural organizations will hold many programs nationwide. The meeting Youth and Sports Advisor Asif Mahmood Shajib Bhuiya has called on OIC member countries to unite against the ongoing Islamophobia worldwide. He also reiterated Bangladesh's position on establishing an independent state for the Palestinian people. Youth Advisor made this call during a meeting with the President of Islamic Cooperation Youth Forum ICOYF, Taha Ayhan, in Morocco today. In the meeting, Asif Mahmood highlighted the brave role of Bangladeshi youth in the July mass uprising, stating that government has been working for the development of the youth after July. He also said government is working on all potential domestic and international platforms to create opportunities for quality training and employment for youth. As part of this, he invited the youth from OIC member countries to participate in the Global Youth Summit through ICOYF to be held in Bangladesh next September. Appreciating various youth development initiatives and programs of the Bangladesh government under the leadership of the advisor At ICOYF, President Taha Ayhan said that there are many friends and partners of ICOYF in Bangladesh. At this time, he invited advisor Asif Mahmood to visit the ICOYF headquarters in Istanbul. Advisor Asif Mahmood is currently in Marrakesh of Morocco to participate in the OIC Youth Capital International Program organized jointly by the Islamic Cooperation Youth Forum ICOYF and the Ministry of Youth, Culture and Communication of Morocco. China has expressed its willingness to work sincerely with the country's future government. BNP Secretary General Mirza Fakhrul Islam Alamgir said this at a press conference in Gulshan Party office after returning from China. He led a 9-member BNP delegation to China. Mirza Fakhrul said during the meeting with Chinese Communist Party leaders, different issues including Tista project, expansion of the trade and commerce cooperation in the field of ICT, agriculture, healthcare, infrastructure development and Rohingya issues were discussed. He said the delegation reiterated party's support for One China policy. A 2-member Jamaat-e-Islami Bangladesh delegation called on Iranian ambassador to Bangladesh, Mansour Jaboshi, at the embassy today. The delegation includes Naibi Amir Dr. Soed Abdullah Muhammad Taher and Media Secretary of the party, Advocate Motiur Rahman Akhand. Jamaat leaders strongly denounced warmonger Israel's unlawful attacks on sovereignty of Iran, violating UN Charter and all international laws and norms. They reiterated Jamaat's continued support for Iran. Ambassador Mansour Jaboshi expressed satisfaction at Jamaat's position relating to Iran. He also expressed deep gratitude to the friendly people of Bangladesh. At this time, Dr. Soed Abdullah Muhammad Taher signed the condolence book reserved at the embassy and prayed to the Almighty Lord of the worlds to accept the deceased as martyrs. He also expressed condolences to the families and relatives of the deceased and the injured. Now, international news. At least 73 Palestinians were killed in Gaza since dawn, with dozens wounded in Israeli attacks. Attacks included an attack on al-Aqsa Martyrs Hospital in Deir el-Bala. Earlier, Israel launched dozens of airstrikes across Gaza, with northern Gaza City in its crosshairs after the military issued forced evacuation threats, raising fears of an intensified ground assault. Since October 7, 2023, and another 133,642 were wounded, according to Gaza's health ministry. The US must rule out any further strikes on Iran if it wants to resume diplomatic talks, Tehran's deputy foreign minister has told the BBC. Majid Takhtravanchi says the Trump administration has told Iran through mediators it wants to return to negotiations in a bid to advance trade negotiations with the United States days after US President Donald Trump called off talks in retaliation for the levy. Canadian Prime Minister Mark Carney, in a statement on Sunday, said he and Trump have now agreed to resume trade negotiations. The Canadian levy on technology firms had been set to go into effect on Monday. Trump said on Friday that the tax targeting American technology companies was a direct and blatant attack on the country. The US is home to some of the world's biggest technology companies, including Apple, Google, Amazon, and Meta. Canadian tech journalist Paris Marks told Al Jazeera that Carney's decision to drop the levy shows Trump that Canada can be pushed around. Multinational tech companies do not pay their fair share of tax in Canada, and the digital services tax is designed to address that, said Marks, who hosts the Tech on Save Us podcast. In harmony with the National Tree Plantation Program 2025, this year Bangladesh Air Force has also undertaken Tree Plantation Program 2025 with the aim of increasing the tree resources of the country and maintaining ecological balance. Chief of Air Staff of Bangladesh Air Force Air Chief Marshal Hassan Mahmud Khan inaugurated the program by planting saplings at Air Headquarters premises today. Bangladesh Air Force is observing Tree Plantation Program 2025 in this year's with the national slogan, Porikolpito Bonnayon Kori, Shobuj Bangladesh Kori. Principal staff officers of Air Headquarters took part in the tree plantation program by planting different saplings. Among others, directors and senior officers of Air Headquarters were also present. Mentionable that all BAF bases and units are also observing the similar program by planting fruit-bearing, forestry and medicinal saplings. Now weather. The low-pressure area over Northwest Bay adjoining West Bengal and Bangladesh coasts persists. Met Office said gusty or squally weather may affect the maritime ports North Bay and adjoining coastal areas of Bangladesh. Maritime ports of Chattogram, Cox's Bazar, Mongla and Paira have been advised to keep hoisted local cautionary signal number 3. I repeat, local cautionary signal number 3. All fishing boats and trawlers over North Bay have been advised to remain close to the coast and proceed with caution till further notice. Meanwhile, Met Office in its weather forecast till 6 p.m. tomorrow said light to moderate rain or thunder showers accompanied by temporary gusty wind is likely to occur at many places over Khulna, Borishal, Chattogram and Sylhet divisions and at a few places over Rangpur, Rajshahi, Dhaka and Mymensingh divisions. Besides, moderately heavy to heavy falls likely to occur at places over Khulna, Borishal, Chattogram and Sylhet divisions. Night and day temperature may remain nearly unchanged over the country. Today, country's highest temperature was recorded at 35.5 degrees Celsius at Srimongol and capital Dhaka's highest temperature was 33.1 degrees Celsius. Now, news on sports. European champions Paris Saint-Germain defeated Lionel Messi's Inter Miami 4-0 to reach the quarterfinals of the FIFA Club World Cup. They will meet German powerhouse in Saturday's quarterfinals. Meanwhile, in a packed Hard Rock Stadium, the 3-day-long expatriate footballer trials organized by Bangladesh Football Federation (BFF) has been concluded at the National Stadium in Dhaka today. A total of 48 Bangladeshi origin footballers from 14 countries participated in the trials. The footballers were divided into two groups, under 19 and under 23, and played 2 matches at the National Stadium. Faisal Tanim, Tanvir Kasper Hawk and Nabir Nasir, who came from London, were satisfied to participate in the trial.
Alhamdulillah, my experience was amazing. Everyone said that the weather would be too hot, but I found it so nice to play and I didn't feel too hot. I felt good. I was able to play properly today. Hopefully I impressed everyone here.
No, it was a good 3 days. First day, I think everyone was adapting to the weather and everything. Second day was fantastic. Everyone played well, showed how we can play. And today, I think it was still good as well, but everyone could have done maybe a little bit better. Not everyone, but everyone done well today. I was good, but I think I could have showed a lot more. But definitely, I'm excited for the future.
Oh, my name is Nabil Nasir. I'm from Virginia in USA. I'm happy for this opportunity. You know, I think we all improved from day one to today. There was a huge difference, and I think we did as best as we could. And I think for the future, it's going to be good. It's going to be a good thing.
After the match, BFF officials distributed certificates among the footballers. To end the bulletin, headlines once again. U.S. Secretary of State Marco Rubio holds the telephone conversation with Chief Advisor Professor Mohammad Yunus. The discussion reflects excellent bilateral engagement between Bangladesh and USA. Tribunal issues arrest warrants against 26 accused, taking formal charges into cognizance submitted by prosecution in Abu Said murder case. Court sends 4 rape video capturing accused to prison. Prime accused under treatment. After 2 days, import-export via Chattogram port started full swing. A container ship left port with goods this morning. China expresses willingness to work sincerely with new government, says BNP Secretary General Mirza Fakhrul Islam Alamgir. At least 73 Palestinians were killed by Israeli strikes in Gaza. And in FIFA Club World Cup football, Paris